What is up, everybody? Welcome to One Man Dark Man Podcast starring me, DG. What is popping, everybody? Yo, Adidas20 left a super chat in the pre-show. He said, the pony leader is still crying. Yes, he is, man. We're going to talk about all of that. Thank you guys for joining me. This is, I did a Dark Man podcast last Saturday, and it's kind of a quick turnaround. Man. But look, there's something to talk about, something I want to talk about. Like I always say when I do these Dark Man podcasts, I wanted to do a regular video, and I was kind of thinking about, maybe I could do like a 10, 11-minute video. And I said, there's too much shit to talk about. I can't put all of that in a 10-minute video, Xbox International Podcast with the 5 Dut. Brother, there's just a video with Brad Smith. You got to watch it. Let me post it in here on chat. Okay, is it? Oh, I think I know that video you're talking about, bro. Oh, you can't post it? Oh, because I get hold on. Yeah, I don't mind if you post it. I don't know how to let you post it. I think I make you mad or something. Hold on. Chio Walker, member for 10 months. Honestly, I was taking a break from gaming news and podcasts, but the news today brought me back. Yeah, man, I was just kind of chilling today. I knew there was going to be some type of news. I saw my homie Sean do a TTMS post up, did a little one-man podcast. Then all of this news kept on coming out. And listen, I'm going to go at it a little differently. Then, something like Post Up kept it professional. He talked about the deal. I'm going to talk about the deal too. But if you guys know me, I will talk shit. Because I can't believe PlayStation is out here acting like this. Jay, remember with the 5 Dut, I was going to DM you to do a Dark Man podcast. Too much news today. Yeah, man, like I said, I wasn't going to do one today. Then, I wanted to do a normal video, but I was like, damn. Hey, so you say there's a new video. Hey, yo, send it to me in the DM on Twitter, bro. I'll check it out there and post it here when it's time to talk about that. What is up, y'all? I'm so happy to be here today, this evening. I'm glad that you guys are here. Hey, yo, Bob McP, I saw that Dreamcast guy said Xbox, like what he said, like the deal is dead or something. Oh, no, Xbox is panicking. Yeah, that's what he said. Boss Red 77 with the 5. Where them ponies at? Need someone to roast. Hey, you ain't gonna find them here. Because I tell you right now, I was just looking at my homie Post Up podcast earlier, and he got ponies running all through the chat. I'm a mod over there. I was about to snipe some of them, but I said, look, man, they got to make their own decisions. We made a decision a long time ago. No ponies up in here. Up in here. So if they try to come up in here, I got mods to snipe their ass. But anyway, this deal is getting deep, guys. We knew they were going to have this little meeting. They had all the big guns were there. Brad Smith, Phil Spencer on PlayStation side. Jimmy crying ass Ryan was there. Bunch of people was there, man. And in my eyes, in my opinion, Xbox walked up in there super confident. They knew what they had to present. They knew what they had the contracts for Nintendo to sign, NVIDIA to sign, NVIDIA, whatever you call them. And they had the contracts for PlayStation to sign, but PlayStation don't want to sign them. They don't want to sign these contracts. Let me get my timestamp ready because I'm about to get started. Shout out to the 165 people in here at the moment. Thank you guys for rocking with me. So look, like I mentioned, hold on, let me I can't talk. Let me say what's up to my boy Nooses first with the 10. What up, Dirt? I knew a One Man Dog Man podcast is on the way. I got my popcorn ready. My girl Lulu out there talking that shit. I love it. Hey, you know I'm going to talk about that first. Kenneth Williams, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that, Ken. Appreciate that. Now, Nooses, you know I'm about to talk about the homegirl Lulu. Let me adjust my timestamp. Yo, Lulu. Let me talk about Lulu. Now, if you guys don't know who Lulu is, she is an executive over there at Activision Blizzard. I believe she's a CCO. Let me look at her official title. Let me pull it up. Let me show you guys if you guys don't know who Lulu is, because I've never heard of her until this acquisition. Lulu Ching, I cannot pronounce her last name. I'm not going to try to, but she is EVP Corporate Affairs and CCO Activision Blizzard. Love it, Lulu. But look, Lulu kind of was talking shit today, guys. And I love every bit of it. Every bit of it. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you timed that dude out, because I saw him in post-up chat talking shit, man. What was his name? Moselle Meek. Get out of here. You ain't welcome here. Get your ass out of here. And don't come back. So, yeah, I saw Lulu was post. I said, what is this? I don't know if you guys can see it. I think you guys can see it. So I said, damn. If you guys can see, she has a man riding on the bike, which, of course, the man is Sony. And he says, refuses to accept guaranteed long-term access to Call of Duty, meaning they will not sign the contract. Xbox is offering them 10 years. Listen, guys, 10 years, I'll be 57 years old. In 10 years, some guys I know, like you guys in your 20s, you'll be in your 30s. In your 30s, you'll be in your 40s. That's a long time. My grandson is 1. That little N-word will be 11. 10 years is a long time. PlayStation does not want to sign this deal. Nintendo signed the deal. Nvidia signed the deal. The only two people that has a problem with it is Google and Sony. And I guarantee Google and Xbox will come to some type of deal soon. So she was saying, refuse to accept guaranteed long-term access to COD. Then they fall and hurt and grab their knee. What if we lose access to COD? Lulu was talking shit because Xbox offered them this 10-year deal, but they didn't sign it. And now Sony continues to sit there and say they don't want to lose Call of Duty. It's going to hurt their business. See, I love it, Lulu. I love it. See, that's the thing that pisses me off. I have lost so much respect for PlayStation during this whole ordeal. I've lost so much respect for them, man. Jordan TJ with the 5. Hey, Dirk, the deal is definitely going through. Sony is screwed. Now the leaders at Xbox ask who's next to buy. Definitely, man. They, I'm sure they're going to take it slow, but yeah. So this is the thing. PlayStation is crying that they could potentially lose Call of Duty, but yet and still, they will not sign the contract that Xbox offered them, that Microsoft offered them. They won't. Why is that? That's the question. Why would they not sign the deal? Because you know what? If there's more places to play Call of Duty, PlayStation loses a little leverage. If you guys remember, Call of Duty wasn't always on PC. I know last year it was, but before that, correct me if I'm wrong, it wasn't always on PC, was it? It definitely hasn't been on Nintendo platform in years. Now they have signed a deal with NVIDIA. Those are more places people can potentially play Call of Duty. Meaning, in previous years, a guy might be a PC guy. When they didn't have Call of Duty on PC, they might have got a PlayStation product. Now they don't have to have a PlayStation console to play Call of Duty. That's why PlayStation is trying to block this deal, but they continue to look stupid. Microsoft walked up in there with their briefcases. Brad Smith is a pit bull. You can tell. Brad Smith is a damn pit bull. He don't play no shit. He walked up there like, yo, we have a case to present. And he was confident. He was like, yo, I know they're going to look at this case. Because all of the CMA and EU concerns, Xbox addressed them all. They was concerned about cloud and all this bullshit. Hey, NVIDIA's, we signed a deal with NVIDIA. NVIDIA, like we heard that NVIDIA was initially against the deal. Guess what? They're not against it any damn more. Actually, they're for the deal now because it benefits them. Brad Smith walked up in there with the contract for Sony to sign. Sony didn't sign it. So in that little hearing or whatever they had, the conference they had after the talks, he showed the actual contract like, yo, these pieces of shit wouldn't sign it. Here it is right here in my hand. Look. He's like, look, here it is. Sony didn't want to sign it. Sony didn't want to sign it. Listen, guys. When I tell you guys that Xbox is about growing, not just console gaming. See, that's what this console war, people forget. This isn't the PS2 and Xbox days, GameCube and shit. It's just not about growing console game. It's about growing the brand. It's about growing Xbox Game Pass. It's about growing in gaming, whether that's console, PC, cloud, or mobile. That's what Xbox is about. That's what they're doing. That's the direction they're headed. But PlayStation like, no. And the ponies, who I'm going to talk about them later. But they're out here losing their damn minds. They are absolutely losing it about this deal. And you guys know me, I could talk about some crying ass ponies all day long. Because all they do is cry. Brad Smith is a monster, bro. Brad Smith was one of those guys, he just intimidates you. Listen, I don't know him. I'm not even in court with him, and I'm on his side. But he intimidates me, and he ain't said shit to me. You can just tell he one of them guys and shit, man. Listen, man, you ever been one of them guys? Like, I'm not saying in court necessarily, but one of them guys like, shit, man, this dude kind of intimidating. Not that I'm scared, but something about him, he's intimidating. Yeah, man, Brad Smith is a monster, man. Shit. I'm telling you guys, man, this stuff is real. And PlayStation will not play ball. They will not play ball. They just won't. Tio Walker sent me this interview. Let me pull it up. Posted it earlier. Let me pull it up, guys, and play it for you guys that haven't seen it. All right, I'll share my bootleg screen. Let me pull it up. Good old Brad Smith. This shit, 4 minutes.
Yeah. Together, this will make the not speak for the European Commission, but I do think today is a good day for gamers around the world. Today we've announced 2 agreements, one with Nintendo, the other with NVIDIA. Together, this will make these games, especially Call of Duty, available to 150 million more people around the world. I think if you're a competition regulator and you're focused on the interests of consumers and competition, today was a good day.
And Sony, that's obviously the big competitor here. You've not managed to sign any agreements with Sony as of yet. Are they still very much object to this deal? Have you got any closer to getting Sony sort of to any kind of agreement or on your side at all?
Well, I live with the hope that we'll come to terms with Sony. I think that would be great for consumers around the world. We're not there yet. But I do think as we make progress with others, if we can get a deal done with Nintendo, if we can get an agreement with NVIDIA, it should provide a path forward that others like Sony can build on as well.
And in a press conference just a few moments ago, you held up an agreement saying, we're ready to sign with Sony. What is it exactly you're offering Sony at this point?
Well, we're offering to Sony the same thing we've offered to Nintendo and to NVIDIA, especially for Call of Duty, a 10-year agreement, legally binding, so that when we bring out a new version of Call of Duty on Xbox, it will be available on Sony PlayStation on the same day, on the same terms, with the same features. It really ensures parity. I think everybody who's looked at this would say it's a better deal for Sony than the one they have right now with Activision Blizzard that will expire next year.
And just in terms of that,
it will expire next year.
Nintendo, that's an interesting one because, of course, it's very much focused on Call of Duty, one of the big hit games out of Activision.
I want to hear the old four-minute interview. But look, like you said, he thinks the deal that they're offering is better than their current deal, which, like he said, expires next year. We knew it expired in 2024 because they re-signed in 2019. They usually do 5-year deals with Activision. They won't play ball. So what's going to happen? I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm some expert or some lawyer. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. So what is the alternative? Like, what's going to happen if PlayStation continues to not want to play ball? Are they going to be ass out? I know they don't want that. It seems to me like eventually they're going to have to bend the knee and sign that contract. If everybody else in the industry is signing the deal and it's only PlayStation, because listen, right now it's Google and PlayStation that's against the deal. I promise you, Google and Xbox are going to come to some type of understanding soon. So it's only going to be PlayStation that's against the deal, and then what? They already like pissed off Activision Blizzard. We saw Lulu, who was in the executive of Activision Blizzard, out there taking shots, posting memes. This shit is hilarious. Call Weed with the 5. You're not concerned that this may negatively impact your preferred way to access the ecosystem? I have a monster PC, but I still want my Xbox consoles. You don't think they're going to still have consoles, bro? Of course they still going to have consoles. Absolutely, because everybody's not a PC gamer. Trust me, they're going to still have consoles until the day comes where cloud runs as good as consoles. And that can be 20 years from now. But the consoles aren't going anywhere. They're trying to accommodate everybody. I'm not a PC guy. I'm not a cloud guy. I'm a console guy. So they have a console for me. And I don't think that's going to change. At least for like during this generation and the next generation. Now, after that, who knows what the technology will be? Probably that might be cloud time then, but I still think they're going to have consoles. They said they're going to have consoles. You know? So, yeah, the respect I have for PlayStation, bro, I always respected them during my 20s. PlayStation was that console, my early 20s, the PS1. I loved it. You know, I enjoyed the PS2. Then you know, I did become a bot in like 2004 or 2003. No, it was actually 2004, bro. I didn't become a bot until towards the end of the Xbox generation, the original Xbox. I respect them, bro. They've done well, but shit, man. Bro, you threaten them? You're threatening them? They have shown how they're not as tough as people think they are. When they went out there E3 2013 talking all that shit, throwing the Xbox on the bus, or they was talking big shit, wasn't it? You know why they was talking so much shit? Because Xbox had a self-inflicted wound. So PlayStation went out there like, oh shit, they're down. Let's kick them while they're down. And they did, and it worked. But now this PlayStation is looking soft. Soft. I don't know if it's just because Jim Ryan, they was tougher with Sean Layden and what's the other guy named? Andrew House and Yoshida and all them guys back in the day. Well, maybe they're not soft. Maybe it's just Microsoft is stronger. Xbox is much stronger. Hey, yo, Kev. No, I was born a bot. He said I was born to buy. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I told you guys the story. I love the PS2. My coworker's like, yo, man, this Xbox is fire, bro. I went over his house, him and his two cousins played the Halo split screen. I was like, yo, this is a dope ass console, man. Then I got one myself. That was it. My blood started to be green. And you pieces of shit, don't say I bleed soy sauce either. I know guys like Ray and all you pieces of shit said I bleed soy sauce or oil. No, it was green. It was green. I started bleeding green. So let me get my timestamp ready for the next part of this. Let me get this super chat in. All right, write that down. Looney Boy with the 5. The deal with Nintendo is going to be the single biggest amplifier for Xbox Game Studios. Over 150 million Switch users. Hi-Fi Rush going to get ported ASAP. You know what? I don't wait. Like maybe game like Hi-Fi Rush, but I don't think Xbox is going to put all their games on the Switch. Like Christopher Dream brought up, the only thing they confirmed, he said Brad Smith confirmed, was Call of Duty. I think a lot of guys just assumed, like the way, like maybe the wording confused people. Reese, what's up, Reese? What's up, my man? Thanks for becoming a member, homie. Appreciate you. I think a lot of the confusion, I'm sorry, a lot of the wording, like the language, kind of confused people. But I don't think they're gonna put no. I think it's just for Call of Duty. That's what Christopher Dream said. Let me pull up what Christopher Dream said. Yeah, because people's like, oh no, man. Like the homie Posto was like, yo, but where the hell is Mario on Xbox? That's true, but I don't think it's it's about that. It's about COD, bro. That's what it's about. Because there's so much confusion. People get mad, when Xbox made Starfield exclusive. Like, who the hell you guys think you are that you're entitled to have Starfield? Xbox bought them. Yeah, thanks, Plume Network. So it was confirmed after it was just Call of Duty, but the wording was definitely confusing. Yes, it confused people, but it's just Call of Duty. It's just Call of Duty, not all of Xbox games and stuff like that. It's just COD. You know what I'm saying? Yep, it was confirmed. They said that Brad Smith himself confirmed it. Carl Weaver, the 5. The Switch is incapable of running Hi-Fi Rush. The Switch is less capable than the new iPhone or iPad. Brad Smith said Nintendo only asked for Call of Duty, by the way. So it's all they need. Yeah, it's a 10-year deal for Call of Duty. But I'm sure that new Switch might be coming soon, though. Maybe next year. Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, so guys, this is a lot of fun. Let me pull up something else. Damn, I thought I had a bunch of shit. So let me do my timestamp. Gotta do these timestamps just in case people only want to hear certain things. All right, y'all. So the next thing I want to talk about is how Xbox, they're being real. Hey, what's up, Forte? How you doing, brother? Xbox is being real, right? I don't think any of us Xbox guys, well, maybe some of us have, but I know me and WBG Panel and TTS, we didn't ever say Xbox is going to, outsell like PlayStation worldwide. I've never said that. I said it's possible they can beat them in the States here, but PlayStation is definitely winning, right? No doubt about that. And it's funny because Xbox went out there, they said so. They brought up the numbers, like especially in Europe, because of course that's like they're talking to the CMA and the EU and shit like that. So PlayStation and Xbox market performance revealed by Brad Smith said in Europe is 80% to 29%. Don't forget, this is not just PS5 and the Xbox Series. It's also last generation, also PS4 and the Xbox One. It's 80% to 20% in favor of PlayStation. Japan, 96 to 4. Global, 70 to 30. And the end of the year, PlayStation sold extremely well last holiday season. So yeah, people like, yo, man, Xbox getting ass whooped. Listen, we knew that. But why is it Xbox can admit that they're getting their ass whooped as far as sales, but they're trying to better their platform, but they won't let them? I understand from a business standpoint why Sony is scared. I do, from a business standpoint. But damn, y'all don't want to compete at all? So Xbox like, yo, man, us buying Activision Blizzard is not going to instantly make us sell better than PlayStation. It's not. PlayStation is the dominant brand. You will never hear me say some bullshit that is not dominant. That is not a hell of a brand worldwide. Like I said, in the States, Xbox competes in the States, in North America. They compete. But everywhere else, Xbox has to find a way to somehow change people's mindsets. And how do you do that? With engaging software, a great service like Xbox Game Pass. But they're trying to better the service. They're trying to better their platform, their ecosystem. And PlayStation ain't having it. And like I said, I understand from a business standpoint, they want Xbox to be like Xbox One again. They want Xbox just to sit in the corner and not fight and have no games for 3 straight years. That's what they want. But this isn't that Xbox anymore. This is the new and improved Xbox. And it hit PlayStation like a bag of bricks. Now they're like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn. Let me get a couple of these super chats. Kenneth Williams with the 5. I was born a bot in 05 and I enjoyed the PlayStation 1 and 2, then bled green for life. Ken Williams, that's what I'm talking about. He said, I was born a bot. I love that. I was born a bot. I love that. John TJ with the 5. How cool would it be if they did put all Xbox games on Nintendo Switch? People just pay. Nah, man, don't put all that shit on Nintendo, bro. I mean, Xbox deserves to have their own exclusives, don't they? I mean, shit. I'm just saying. Hey, Ozzy, member for 8 months. Chris Hart and Jeff were having meltdowns today. Pony sounded genuinely depressed. Praise God and pray for these men. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Ozzy. Yeah, Chris Hart ain't allowed in here. If Chris Hart brings his punk ass in here, y'all know what to do. Get your ass out of here. Y'all know what to do. Looney Boy. Oh, shit, wrong. I'm sorry. Looney Boy with the 10. I DM you, Brad Smith tweet. I don't believe all Xbox titles will go over to the Switch, but this 10-year deal, this framework, Nintendo can be, excuse me, can bid to have games come over in the future on a case-by-case basis. I mean, well, it's fine, case-by-case basis, but I just don't want it to just be like, yo, all Xbox games is everywhere. I mean, shit, they deserve some life for themselves, right? I know the case-by-case basis thing right now, that makes sense. Like Minecraft games still stay everywhere, certain games, even with PlayStation, like MLB The Show stays where it goes. Call of Duty is going to go places, shit like that. I understand some games, but not all. Like if they're making a brand new IP, like we heard a rumor that Blizzard is making a brand new IP, and if the deal goes through, which we all expect it to, that game will be exclusive. Cool. If there's some games, like some legacy games, remember with the Bethesda deal, Phil said legacy, and dumbass ponies ran with that, like, oh, that means the next Wolfenstein gonna be on PlayStation. That means the next Fallout gonna be on PlayStation. Nah, dummy. If there's some legacy games, meaning games that's already out, that's adding content, yes, you keep those games there. Minecraft is just a different beast altogether. We understood Minecraft stand multiplayer. But shit, Xbox need their own shit too. JL photography, I'm sorry. With the 2, We need to exterminate ponies. PlayStation can stay. Listen, I don't mind PlayStation fans coming through, but if you a pony, and it seems like, because we do console war shit, we attract ponies. Ponies who come in here and say, yeah, Xbox is dog shit. Game Pass. Like, I had a dude leave a comment on my video from a couple days ago. He was like, yo, PlayStation Plus Premium destroys Game Pass. And I was like, oh, yeah? And he went on these little rant talking shit. And I said, oh, okay. I was like, you don't realize what channel you on, do you? He's talking shit. Yeah, it destroys Game Pass. Game Pass, Xbox is shit, and Game Pass is shit. And I said, you is shit. You are shit. And I hit his ass. So all the messages gone. And they ain't coming back, man. Tired of you ponies. I'm tired of it. Even like when I'm listening to some of my favorite podcasts, I'm listening to Iron Lords, looking through the chat, Chris Hart punk ass in there. All through the damn chat. Going to my boy Post Up channel, looking through the chat, his punk ass all through there. Are there any PlayStation podcasts these dudes go listen to? Are there any PlayStation podcasts these pieces of trash go listen to? They want to come here. Oh, PSVR is amazing. Man, fuck PSVR. Nobody care about that shit. I need to talk to Forte because I'm trying to sell my first VR to see how much I get. I take $15 for it. Shit. Apollo Cooper. You mind singing that Lulu and I's wedding? Yeah, man, I can sing, bro. Fuck out of here. Paulo said, that's my boo. Looney boy with the two. More money, more money. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, so I'm saying, so Xbox is just, damn, Chris Hart was just in here. I was just talking about it. How many accounts does this dude have, bro? Like, it can't be this serious, man. This is not a debate channel. This is not let's talk about how you feel about, like PlayStation ponies. Tell me in the chat. No, this isn't that channel. I thought I let it be known what this channel is. This is a bot channel. We need bot channels. How many times do I have to say it? We need bot channels because some of our Xbox brothers, they be having ponies on their show, and I don't want to see that. I know you guys don't either. So we have a bot channel. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know how, y'all know the spiel. Let's get out of here, ponies. That's all I'm saying. Go somewhere else. So, like I was saying, so Xbox was being, like they're telling the truth, which they have to tell the truth. They're trying to get this deal approved. So look, man, why can't we compete? They're destroying us worldwide. Why can't we compete? They're destroying us worldwide, and PlayStation is pretty much the only people that have a problem with this. Nintendo don't. None of the publishers do. Ubisoft don't give a shit. Rockstar don't care. It's just Sony. And it's just about this one game. Call of Duty. Clutch Man with the two PlayStation guys don't have beast PCs with NVIDIA parts. They ain't got shit. All they do is talk. Shout out to the 439 people in here. So yeah, this is the platform I created, and I don't give a shit what ponies say. You ain't welcome here. And they treat me out there. Hey, Dirt. Yeah, Dirt. They'll block you. They don't want to hear facts. Shut up. They swear their opinions is facts. Dirt don't want to hear facts. It's crazy, man. So look, let me get back to what I was saying, guys. This deal it's getting real, guys. It was last January of 2022 when this shit was announced. It's over a year now, and I feel that it's coming down to the end. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen next week, but Xbox themselves told us they expect it to be done by June 2023. So if you go by what they said, everything is looking great. Everything is looking great, flat out. Let me get a super channel. Super chat. KO3 Black Truth with the 5 Ponies channels be trash and fake. That's why they stay on the bot channels. Is that what it is, bro? Is that what it is? I don't even think this at this point. I don't even think this the real Chris Hart, bro. Did y'all snipe his ass? Oh, y'all ain't snipe him. I'll snipe him. Where my mods at? Y'all was a little slow with that. PYD, where you at? Yeah, see, when some of these Xbox channels let dudes like Chris Hart roam through their chat, he think he can do that everywhere. Nah, you can't do that here, bro. Not in my hood. As many accounts as you make, if it's fake Chris Hart's, if you a fake Chris Hart, you get it too. I don't give a shit who you are. You get it too. Pieces of shit. Yo, Post, what's up, brother? State of Gaming, what up, man? What's happening with you? What up, Dirt? What's up, man? Yeah, we over here having some fun, brother. Over here having some fun, man. All right, guys, let me get back to what I was saying. So, the ponies be pissing me off. Then I got to talk about their ass for a few. Hold on. Apollo Cooper. Hold on. Yeah, so Apollo Cooper, let me find your name. Hold on, bro. Let me find you. Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. But anyway, let's finish what I was talking about, because this is some interesting stuff, man. Like, it's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me because, listen, man, we've been waiting for this Xbox. We've been waiting for Xbox to be this behemoth that they told Xbox to be. We've been waiting for this $1 trillion company that they said, $1 trillion company. You're $1 trillion company. Justin Marshall, the 10. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Now they're acting like the $1 trillion company y'all told them to. Now y'all don't want them. Like, y'all don't want to let them. Specifically PlayStation. Like I said, PlayStation had a breeze last gen. They ain't have to do shit. Made a couple of exclusives. And here we go. So that's the thing that pisses me off, because Microsoft is behind Xbox. That's the issue. A $70 billion deal. They don't like that. And Xbox is being clear as day that they should be able to get this deal. Clear as day. Y'all don't have to worry about me flipping, bro, because this is 100% real. Like I say all the time, you ain't got to worry about me flipping, because I'm not, bro. Look at my channel. Go back to the first video, second, third. I was doing pro Xbox content when I was talking to nobody, because that's exactly who I am. I love Xbox. These other guys have shown they move how the money move. Listen, I have a job. I've been working on my job for 23 years. I make good money. Like I always say, anything I get from the super chatter from you guys or my videos is a bonus. And I appreciate every single dime. But what I'm trying to say is money not going to motivate me. Some of these guys was capping for Xbox in 2017 when they ain't had shit. But they flipped on Xbox in 2019 when they announced all of these studios and shit. It made no sense. It made no sense. I started my channel like in 2017. I started consistently in 2017. And like I always say, it took me 3 years to get to 1,000 subs, bro. It took me 3 years. I was grinding, trying my best, and it was hard. You know, when you do a video, it take you like a 10-minute video, it take you 45 minutes to edit it. Then you go out there and 35 people watch it. This shit, you know, it could be a grind, bro. It can be a grind. But then, you know, like I said, just keep on doing it, man. Hey, what up, Doc Dark? Chris Lex with the 5. So ABK is releasing a new premium card later this year, meaning Sony's marketing deal is up later this year. Maybe why they crying so bad. TTS Dirt. You know, Chris, let me say this. I think you just made a good point. And like Brad Smith said, next year is the last Call of Duty. No, it's up next. No, I think next year Call of Duty is their last one. I'm going to be honest. Xbox carried Xbox 360 years. Call of Duty became a monster during those years. And Xbox had Call of Duty marketing throughout that entire generation. Even the first 2 years of the Xbox One PS4 generation, Xbox still had the marketing. Call of Duty became a beast on the Xbox 360. Now, I will be honest. During the PS4 generation, they took it to another level. Listen, I'm not going to lie about that. They took it to another level. And they made Activision Blizzard a lot of money. And Call of Duty damn sure made PlayStation a lot of money. And marketing works, guys. We're always critical of Xbox marketing. But when you think about it, yeah, Xbox marketing does need to be better because there are so many casuals. Last generation that bought Call of Duty for the PS4 didn't even know about the Xbox version. Didn't even know. That's why I say Xbox having Xbox Game Pass is huge. But if they have Call of Duty in Xbox Game Pass and they market it correctly, oh my God, bro. Because we always say these casuals, they're not brand loyal like us. They don't give a shit what console they play on. They play on what their friends play on. But if they can get a deal like Xbox Game Pass with a game like Call of Duty that's releasing in there day one, and not just the current Call of Duty, every Call of Duty ever made, if you guys don't think that's going to be a game changer, you're out of your damn mind. If these ponies think that's not going to be a game changer, they're out of their mind. Guess who knows that's going to be a game changer? PlayStation. That's why they're crying like some bitches right now. That's why they're the only ones that's not signing that damn contract, because they know it's going to be a game changer. Listen, Nintendo was like, yeah, we'll sign the deal. But Call of Duty don't mean shit to Nintendo. Nintendo exclusives sell 40, 50 million. Zelda and the Tears of the Sun gonna sell 30 million. The next Mario gonna sell 30, 40 million. The next Mario Kart gonna sell 50 million. Pokemon. Nintendo don't really care about Call of Duty. They have survived all of these years without it. But Xbox offered it to them, but like, yeah, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Whatever. But what is PlayStation's best-selling game every year, guys? Yeah. It ain't God of War. It ain't Horizon. It ain't Sackboy. Y'all know Call of Duty is their best-selling game every year. That's why they're petrified. Boss Red with the 5. Y'all love PlayStation so much. Wait until Xbox start acting just like and blocking games coming to PS5. Oh yeah. They gonna block some games coming to PS5, bro. only on Xbox. Remember, for 4 months, he said, F Dreamcast guy for spreading fake news, and F Chris Hart. The deal is going to pass whether they like it or not. Hashtag Pony Free Zone. Yes. Hey, Doc, I see you on a Pony podcast, man. Be careful. I seen you, bro. They tried to ambush you. I told you they would ambush your ass. I'm speaking from experience. They did it to me, bro. They did it to me. I would show up on the podcast, all of a sudden it's filled with ponies. Like, what the fuck? And all of them beat my damn legs. Like I said, my legs are fully healed and they're stronger than ever now. But yeah, just be careful, bro. Well, I'm saying, Looney Boy with the 20. I found your channel in 2020 and your authenticity and integrity definitely made me a huge supporter. I love the WBG campaign. I only super chat so you never think about giving this up. You are a necessary voice in this space. Looney Boy, thank you very much, man. You have no idea what that means to me, because when I found guys in this community in 2013, when I was looking for a pro Xbox channel, I found a few guys, man, and I rode with those guys. I was supporters. I was Patreon supporters. Then those guys flipped. And as a 46-year-old man, you guys know I would tell you that shit hurt. That shit hurt me, bro. I'm like, yo, these are my homies. They flipped. That shit hurt. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all know the story. If y'all listen to me, y'all know the story. That shit hurt. So what you just said, Looney Boy, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And I know how you feel, because I felt the same way about other YouTubers years ago. And I'm older than those guys. But they were out here representing Xbox where nobody else was. And here I am. I'm still an Xbox guy. And I'm like, damn, I'm looking through YouTube. All I'm seeing is negativity about Xbox. I'm like, damn, I know this Xbox DRM stuff was kind of effed up, but shit, there's no Xbox fans out here. Then I found a couple. And I rode with those guys. Then eventually some more started to come out. But then those guys flipped. So that shit hurt me. I'm like, I might as well start my own channel. I didn't know how it was going to work. But here we are. Plume Network with the 12 Canadian. Thank you, bro. Said respect to Dirt and the Grind. Plume Network, thank you so much. This guy does consistent content. Consistency is the key to this YouTube stuff, y'all. He does videos every day. Every morning I listen to his latest video on my way to work. Shout out to Plume Network, man. He's a great guy. Check him out, guys. Check him out. He doesn't do console war stuff. Now, on Twitter, like he might throw a shot on Twitter, but on his videos, he doesn't do console war stuff, man. But he's a great guy and with a great channel. Appreciate you, bro. Your baby father with the 20. What's up, Dut? You don't think that putting all their first-party games in NVIDIA makes Game Pass less attractive? I love it, but we all know exclusives do matter. All Xbox first-party games are considered PC games, too. No, it will not make it, in my opinion, it will not make Game Pass less attractive, because those games in NVIDIA, they still got to buy them. Right? They still got to buy them. If I'm not mistaken, they still got to pay full price for them. So Xbox Game Pass is still going to be like, hey, man, I got to pay 70 or 60 over here. Shit. It's an Xbox Game Pass, too. Top notch box with the 5. Dirt hot. Darkest there is, darkest there was, the darkest there ever will be. You damn right. I'm the excellence of darkecution. You piece of shit. Top notch box. How dare you? Ray G4 with the 2. Ponies are a box store brand cereal. Right. Great value. Nooses with the 2. Dreamcast guy look like Freddy Krueger. Yeah, man, I heard somebody say that, man. That shit was funny, bro. It said he looked like Freddy Krueger, man. Listen, what I was saying on TTS last week, the reason guys like Dreamcast guy get so much hate is because people know he's full of shit. People know he's motivated by money, so his opinions mean shit. People know that, man. People know guys like Rich Review Tech is a full-time YouTuber. And when you're a full-time YouTuber, for the most part, I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part, your opinion is usually flawed. It depends on what's popular. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Young Ho became a YouTube member. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out to the 487 people here looking at my black ass. You guys are great, man. I want to make sure. Need more super chats. Oh, yeah, definitely. TK Rev Ray with the 5. In 2017, I subscribed to 15 Xbox channels and 0 Sony ones. By 2020, I magically had like 7 Sony channels. Oh my God. Salty is MBG and crap gamer and shit. Yo, TK is speaking facts. He is speaking facts, and I love the way he put that shit. He said, in 2017, I subscribed to for 15 Xbox channels and 0 Sony channels. By 2020, I magically had 7 Sony channels. Bruh, that I love the way you put that, because that's a fact. And all of those guys, I subscribed to all of them. And like I said, I never really cared for Salty, even when he was on the Xbox side. But I subbed to him because he was pro Xbox. I did like MBG. I did like Crap. But yeah. And Crap's trying to come back, but nah, bro, you can't do it. Not at this point. Rain G4 with the 2 Dreamcast guy looks like he look like a worn out knee brace. Oh, man, why y'all attacking Dreamcast guy? He's a great guy. Cans raising potato salad with the 2 F Dreamcast guy, looking like the Rat King from Ninja Turtles. Oh, damn. Yo, my chat is brutal, bro. My chat is brutal. Chris Lex with the 5. The 2024 game would be outside of the contract, and Jupiter would be the final. Okay. 2024 was supposed to be Modern Warfare 2, was supposed to be a 2-year game. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So PlayStation, I don't think they want to lose that marketing, bro. Because like we said, marketing is important, and it has worked for PlayStation. Bro, I said last year, my daughter, she's not a gamer, but we was watching TV, and a Call of Duty commercial came on. And it, it was, of course, advertised by PlayStation. And she said, "Oh, I ain't know Call of Duty's on PlayStation." Now, the reason she said that, because she saw me play Call of Duty on the Xbox. But just imagine if she was someone that was interested in getting Call of Duty. They saw Call of Duty, and at the end of the commercial, it says PlayStation. The first thing that person will go do is get a PlayStation 5 because they saw Call of Duty. Marketing works. It flat out works. I like James Tony. Come on now. Javier over there with the 5. I remember last year, and there was next to no Xbox channels in a positive light. In 2020, I found you and your community after ZeniMax. Very happy I did. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that because, there's about 6 or 7 people told me they found my channel in 2020. And that was when my channel really started to grow, because in January of 2020, I believe I hit 1,000 subs. By the end of 2020, I think I had 4,000 subs. So 2020 was when my channel started to grow, and we're still growing, baby. We ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop. Daily Warrior 83 with the 5. Dut! I started watching J-Tech for Xbox news. What? And didn't rock, and it didn't rock with Xbox hate. So hold on, let me say that. Let me read that over. Dirt. I started watching J-Tech for Xbox news and didn't rock with his Xbox hate. So I started looking and found your channel. Then TT, bro, you was looking for J-Tech for Xbox news? Oh. But I'm going to tell you, a couple of them will fool you at first, though. Because I told you guys, King Thrash kind of fooled me at first. I thought he was like a neutral. Because I was green, I didn't understand. Then I really listened to his shit. I was like, what the fuck? This dude hate Xbox. I had subscribed to his channel and everything. Then he put out a video about Phil Spencer. I was like, damn, this guy kind of hate Phil Spencer. Damn. Like, he really kind of hate Phil Spencer. Whoa, whoa. Listen, y'all might have sniped him already, but I saw a guy. I seen him before. Um, damn, what's his name? Oh, now that's real. Now that's so real. Get your ass out of here. I know who you are. And you ain't welcome here. All right. Damn, man, we got off topic a little bit, guys. John TJ with the 5. Dreamcast guy looks like Gary Busey and Christopher Hart had a baby. Gary Busey, wow. Gary Busey. I know some of you young guys don't know who the hell John TJ talking about. I do, though. John TJ with another 2. I'm glad I found your podcast 2 years ago. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And, you support people in the community, and I'm sure they appreciate you also, man. It's just like, I just appreciate you guys, man. And Xbox is a platform that I prefer. I prefer this platform. I'm a gamer, right? I'm a gamer, and I fell in love with the Xbox brand back in 2002. Oh, I'm sorry, 2004. Fell in love with it. 360, oh my God, was one of the best consoles I've ever played in my life. 360 might be my number one, bro. 360 was that incredible. So yeah, this Xbox love isn't fake. It's real. It's real. So I appreciate you guys. But look, man, we got off topic. We still got 492 people here. We got off topic, man. My timestamps is all jacked up. I got to go back and listen to change some of my timestamps. It happens, man. You guys say stuff in the chat. Then, of course, I kind of respond to it. So I'm going to say this before we get out of here. We've been here for an hour. But, it started like, because, I have anytime we talk about PlayStation fanboys, I kind of just go off, man, because it's like I know how they are. I've been dealing with them for so long. I know how they are. They change the narratives. And with this ABK stuff, y'all know some more stuff than popped up, right? Y'all know these guys out here crying. Let me get my timestamp ready. These guys out here crying. 5720. All right. So, shit. With all of the information dropped today on social media about the deal, with Nintendo, with NVIDIA and all that stuff, Pony start crying. He's responding to Phil Spencer. This guy says, okay, so how will Starfield utilize PlayStation 5 technology? He's being sarcastic. Because you know how Phil Spencer said, play everywhere. People can play everywhere. People take anything Phil Spencer say and misquote it on purpose. They intentionally misquote anything he says. When he say play anywhere, he's talking about certain shit. The Xbox ecosystem. Places where Game Pass is available. So he says, okay, so how will Starfield utilize the PlayStation 5 technology? It's not, you piece of shit. Then this guy, bringing more games to more people however they choose to play. So they're taking that quote from Phil Spencer. I choose to play on my PS5. When will Starfield and other Bethesda titles release on PlayStation as they were originally intended to prior to your acquisition? Do you see what I be saying about these PlayStation fanboys? The entitlement. Y'all can say Xbox has no games for years. But when Xbox has a game that y'all want to play, put that shit on PlayStation. Phil Spencer said, bringing more games to more people however they choose to play. He ain't talking about no fucking PlayStation. The only reason y'all keeping Call of Duty because they trying to get the deal approved. All games ain't going to every platform. The entitlement of these PlayStation fanboys. Do you guys see what I'm saying about them? John T there with the 2. Your podcasts are funny as hell. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, John TJ. But do you see what I'm saying? They are so entitled. They feel no, we're PlayStation. We deserve to have every game that we want. It doesn't work that way, bro. So Xbox just all of a sudden they just have to give y'all all of their games after y'all said they have no games. Let me show some more, bro. I don't know if you guys can see this because I don't know why I can't zoom in properly. Well, I'm going to read it. This dude is responding to Brad Smith saying, they signed a binding deal with Nintendo. You guys might not can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm going to read it to you. He says, ain't they going to the CMA tomorrow, my nigga? LOL, they brought us up last time a regular was ready to drop some news. They don't even own Activision. Look so desperate. Seems they won't bend to concessions. We all know after 10 years, they're going to pull a Starfield, drop the deal. Do you hear these crying bitches? I'm not a lawyer, but I understand what binding contract means. They don't even own Activision, so it looks desperate. You don't know what binding contract means, sir? In 10 years, they're going to pull a Starfield, drop the deal. In 10 years. What you going to be doing in 10 years, my man? Like I said, I'm going to be 57. I'm going to be damn near retirement in 10 years. I'm 46 now. I'll be about 56, 57, depends what time of the year. You're talking about in 10 years, they're going to pull a Starfield and pull. So what? They bought it. They spent $70 billion for it. If in 10 years, they want to pull it, that's on them. PlayStation might not even be around in 10 years. You guys see what be going on, bro? Nicola. How can you even sign a legal binding document over shit that isn't even yours yet? Like I said, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but I know what a binding contract is. If the deal falls through, no harm, no foul. Nothing happens. If the deal goes through, yes, this contract is valid. Stupid. Do you guys see these PlayStation guys crying? I'm telling you, these are the same guys that laughed at Xbox not having no games, that laughed at Xbox having 60 Metacritic games, that said Xbox needs some new IPs, that said Xbox needs some new studios, that said Xbox needs some games. But when Xbox gets studios, that's not organic growth. These guys really expected Xbox just to build 15 studios from the ground up in 2018. The initiative was a studio they built from the ground up. Do you know how difficult it is to do that? The initiative has had its issues. It's 2023. We haven't even seen Perfect Dark yet. Why is that? Because it's difficult to build a studio from the ground up. I watched that Psychonauts documentary. That is a small studio. They having people quit. They firing people left and right. People don't understand shit. So, Xbox has the revenue. They got the capital. Let's go buy some shit. If PlayStation bought Activision Blizzard, they wouldn't have any problem with organic growth. They would love it. They would love it. Take that, you bots. When they bought Bungie, the first thing they said, oh shit, PlayStation own Halo now. Dummies. Eternal should die with the fire. Yo, Dut, what is going on? Where is Sacha Baron Cohen? Barat. Sean, you call Sean Barat? PlayStation have not signed that paper because they are talking to Sega on how to file bankruptcy. Hey, Eternal, talk that shit, bro. Talk it. That is funny, man. Twitter. I'm sorry. Oh, just another super chats. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get these other super chats. Sorry, guys. Just bring it gaming with the $8. Twitter is full of ponies trying to attack Microsoft for all the contracts they be signing. Activision and Lulu's dropping memes on them ponies. Yeah, bro, we already talked about it, and I love Lulu. She out there. She's the Activision Blizzard executive out there talking shit. I love it. Let them have it. They deserve it. Eternal Sadal to 5. You are into something, Dirt. Didn't Pachter say that Sony might not be around within 10 years? It was his prediction. I'm just saying, guys, listen. They're working on a lot of games as a service. Not all of those games as a service is going to hit, y'all. We just seen so many games as a service fail. We just saw how Multiverse's player count has dropped 99%. When you have a bunch of games as a service and all of them are pretty much the same shit, maybe Sony has something up their sleeve. I believe Naughty Dog game is going to be quality because they're a quality developer. But what about Haven? This is going to be their first game. What about Fire Sprite? What about all of them others? I know they got Bungie for the expertise. I don't know, man. What if those games don't do anything? What's going to happen to Sony? I'm sure they'll be fine, but 10 years, who knows? We know Microsoft is going to be fine. And if Microsoft continues to remain behind Xbox, Xbox is going to be fine. See, people don't want to think about that. That's a difficult decision to have with ponies. Because they automatically assume, oh, everything will be good. I was a Sega fan. During those Genesis days, Sega was on fire. Love my Sega Genesis. They had Sonic. It was incredible. Then what happened? They pissed people off with all of those add-ons, the Sega CD, the 32X. Then the Sega Saturn just wasn't hitting. And people just pretty much forgot about Sega. Then the Dreamcast came out and people said, yo, Sega, this shit is fire. But then the PS2 came out and Sega was dead as a console maker, bro. It happens just like that. I was a big Sega guy. He said the ops love talking shit. Always. So people just can't automatically assume PlayStation is going to forever be fine. Yes, they're dominating, bro. They are absolutely dominating. But with some of their recent decisions, you can tell things aren't amazing like it was in the past. For one, gaming has become more expensive, not just for us, but for the teams. These games take a lot of money, man. We just seen Saints Row cost $100 million. I finished that game. It was mid. They spent $100 million on that game. All I can see is because it took so long to make. I did not see 100 million's worth of quality in that game. Callisto Protocol, $162 million. People think they're going to keep on seeing these Naughty Dog Last of Us bangers from PlayStation. You might see a couple here and there. You might see a Spider-Man because they know Spider-Man going to move units. You might see a Wolverine because they know Wolverine going to move units. I'm just saying. And they don't have a service like Game Pass that's at 30 million subscribers already and growing. There was another pony in here. Y'all got his ass. Good job, PYD. Looney Boy with the 5. If I had to bet money, Sony is going to use Bungie to revive SOCOM. Ponies will eat that ish up. Games as a service and a hardcore fan base. That would be a good decision. SOCOM was pretty dope. I wonder why in the PS4 generation, PlayStation just they just stopped making like multiplayer games. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, yo, so Dookie Kick said, hey, yo, Dirt, Tameen is on vacation. Hellblade 2 is completed 100%. 2023 release date. Trailer coming in June. Book it. Listen, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Because we saw that tweet from Naughty Dog saying they were done with all of the motion capture last year. In 2021, it was I believe it was June of 2021. Tameen came out there in that little video saying they're working on the gameplay slice of Hellblade 2, and then they're going into full production. That was June of 2021, and that gameplay slice that they were working on was the one at the VGAs in 2021. So, we heard Jeff Grubb said that he heard that it might come out this year. Jeff Grubb has a great track record. He's the one that said PlayStation is going to have a state of play before the end of the month, and they're going to have one Thursday. I'm just saying, man, if Hellblade 2 comes out this year and at E3 they're going to have a trailer with the release date, oh, man, I cannot wait for that day because Hellblade is a PlayStation style of game, meaning a single player, third person, behind the back, heavy narrative game. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Bone Slay, what do you say? Oh man, how many people got? Oh shit, man, you guys are awesome. We still got 498 people in here. Listen, guys, I'm about to get out of here, but I just wanted to talk about this, talk about Lulu, talk about the ponies, talk about this deal, man, and you know how Brad Smith he's ready. PlayStation say, well, hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if somebody send me some. Apollo Cooper to send me something in the DM. Is this something new? Hold on. Let me see Apollo Cooper. The homies be sending me shit. Like, yeah. Yeah, well, I don't see this shit. Hold on. This is crazy, man. This is fun, though. This is fun, guys. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Oh, this is something old, I believe. Yeah, this is from October 2021 when Jim Ryan said hundreds of millions of people, like he wants to have hundreds of million people to have access to PlayStation titles. J-Rock posted that. J-Rock be talking that shit. Don't forget, Jim Ryan said that. Jim Ryan said that. That's why they went out there, you know, and start putting their stuff on PC. And, you know, back to the ponies for a second. Ain't it funny when they made fun of Xbox for putting their games on PC? Then when PlayStation started doing it, their only defense was, well, it's not day and date. It's not day and date, buddy. Same old, man. All right, guys. So, yeah, this deal is definitely going to get done. Once this CMA stuff gets approved, and they said they have to approve it by, was it March 1st or April 1st? I'm not sure. If anybody knows, help me out. Then, you know, they still got the FTC thing, but I think the FTC is going to do whatever CMA and EU does, bro. Xbox is going to have a great year, King Corey. Everybody else, Hi-Fi Rush was already a banger. It's going to be a great year, man. And we deserve it. We deserve it. Hey, yo, Makai, yeah, don't forget what Jim Ryan said, 10 to 20 million games sold just isn't enough anymore. I just really don't think people want to pay attention to what's going on. I say it all the time, bro. These games just, man, you got to sell a lot of copies to even break even with some of these games, the budgets on some of these games. Like Callisto Protocol, the $162 million budget, the game, I don't know how it's sold now, but at the time they said it hasn't even hit 2 million yet. Bro, you don't think that hurts? Hell yeah, that hurts. That hurts these companies, man. These companies' money isn't unlimited. They want to hit. That's why everybody's making games as a service, but everybody can't do the same thing. That's why I said Xbox is in a great position. They have a service that they're getting monthly income. Oh, I saw this Germany Who guy on Post Channel. Nah, bro. I ain't post up. You can get your ass right on up out of here. Because you ain't welcome here. See what I'm saying? The opponents, they'll come in the chat and he said 12 teraflops of dust. They don't come in here and say something constructive. I saw him in post-up chat earlier. Get y'all asses out of here. Y'all ain't welcome, man. This is a show for bots. For years, I had to listen to my favorite podcast and PlayStation guys in the chat and on the panel. I don't want to hear that shit. And since this is my platform, I get to make the decisions around here. Yeah. I get to make the decisions around here. My bad, Duke Togo. Germany Who, get your ass up out of here. I'm just saying, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't go to PlayStation Guys podcast and just listen to the show. And if I do like comment and say, yeah, the PS5 is dog shit and all y'all dog shit, I just don't get it. Sorry. All right, man. I'm about to get out of here. It's just these guys dating, and I'm just tired of them, bro. I've been dealing with them way too long. Way too long. Hey, but my boy Brad Smith, he's a beast, bro. So PlayStation, that, like I said, that marketing, they don't want to lose that marketing, but they're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. And part of me think if they can get this deal approved with taking Call of Duty off of PlayStation, they probably would have, in my opinion. Maybe not. Looney Boy said the ponies are good for chat engagement. It pushes your video in the YouTube algorithm. More engagement equals more views equals more money. I ain't say I wasn't gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about them pieces of shit. You better believe that. Oh, I'm gonna talk about them because I don't know if y'all watched TTS earlier. My boy Sean, TTMS. My boy Sean had read that message from Red Dragon that he wrote about the Activision Blizzard deal. Bro, that shit was sad. Like, this guy, and people don't realize, for those of you that don't know, Red Dragon was more of an Xbox guy last generation, man. So he was another guy that flipped. That guy wrote a novel telling whoever they should block this deal. And he was giving reasons why. Like, it seemed personal. When Sean was reading, I was like, damn. It seems personal with him. Like, I couldn't, like, what the hell is going on? Like, what did Xbox do to these dudes, man? I mean, I truly don't get it. Like, what did they do to y'all? For Red Dragon to go out there and write an essay about how this deal should not be completed, and this guy used to be an Xbox guy? That's why I say these guys ain't got no heart and they ain't real. He used to be an Xbox guy. Listen, I'm not saying you can't have a change of heart. Of course you can. Of course you can have a change of heart. But some things just don't make sense. To being an Xbox fan, to bashing Xbox as often as you can, even when it's not justified. So I'm looking like this guy really wrote an essay saying why the deal shouldn't be approved. It was sad, man. When Sean was reading, because I saw it, but I ain't read. I'm not about to read all that shit. But when Sean was reading, I was like, he said all of that, bro. He said all of that, and I don't even know who he wrote it to. But it was sad, man. I felt like this motherfucker got issues. Like he seriously have issues. I couldn't believe it. It's like, damn, dog. So listen, he's not the only one. There's so many of these guys in here. I say MBG, you know, when Brad Smith said, let me see what Brad Smith, he said that PlayStation, I'm paraphrasing, but he said that PlayStation is, you know, they're kind of scared to lose their position. They don't want to compete. I'm paraphrasing here because I don't remember exactly what he said. Then I saw MBG posted like, oh, Sony, something like they want to compete, but their biggest competitor wants to go buy all of the, you know, buy their way to compete. Or some shit like that, he said. And I was like, you guys sound weak. You guys sound like some punks. Y'all just don't want, y'all just want Xbox just to continue just to not compete, right? Now it's wrong because they're a big bad Xbox. It's wrong. Damn, man. I'm telling you guys, man. It's sad at this point. Let me show y'all this right quick. On the left side, you guys see it says in favor. Tencent, Take-Two, NVIDIA, Nintendo, and you can add some others in that. On the right side, you see against Google and Sony. Like I told you guys, Google going to come to some type of agreement with Microsoft. Then Sony's going to be there by themselves, hating. Then what's going to happen? I'm curious. I'm curious what's going to happen to PlayStation after all of this shit goes down. What's going to happen? Because they're the only ones. Like, they really the only ones. It's crazy, man. Sorry, guys. I'm about to get out of here, man. This is a wild day. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Expect more of these Dark Man, Black Man podcasts. Expect more of these, bro, because there's a lot of stuff that I can't say in a 10-minute video. I still love to do my little 10-minute videos, and I will still do those. But sometimes I got to talk to you guys live on air. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Sony did the same thing back in the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, remember Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider 2, I believe, was supposed to be on Sega Saturn. And they were developing it for Sega Saturn. Then Sony cut that check. And that shit became an exclusive. Yeah. They did shit like that. Yeah. It's called being aggressive. See, listen, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with PlayStation, you know, sign these Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, man. Hey, you pieces. No, I don't have a problem with PlayStation signing these exclusive deals. It's business. It's business. I don't have a problem with it, but I have a problem with when Xbox is trying to do business, y'all trying to stop it. That's the problem I have. It's called the Saturn, not the Saturn. Did I say the Sega Saturn? The Saturn. The Sega Saturn. Man. Looney Boy with the 2. Google mad about Microsoft 10 billion chat GPT deal. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. Oh, is the pony in here? I don't see it. I don't see the pony. Hey, guys, one more thing before I leave. Like I told you guys yesterday on WBG, pay close attention to any PlayStation multiplat, any multiplat that PlayStation has marketing. Pay close attention to that. Pay close attention to Resident Evil 4 and Suicide Squad, because it seems like every game that PlayStation has marketing, that game for whatever reason runs better than Xbox. It seemed like they will eventually put a patch out, but at first it always runs better. Listen, I'm not making excuses, but didn't we see this shit in one of the contracts, the parody contract? If they had marketing, it had to run better on PlayStation. I'm just saying, pay attention to that guy. If that's the case, hey, smart by PlayStation, shit. So all right, it's time for me to go. For real this time. Pretty much did an hour and a half, which is my usual dark man, black man length. Yeah, I saw that because I saw the digital founder thing. I was like, wow. But it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because if you guys remember last year, for the first half of the year, every game, Xbox Series X whooped the PlayStation 5 ass. Then all of a sudden, we start to see these Sony marketed games. Then you start to see the PlayStation win. And Callisto Protocol, oh my God. Bro, the PC version was dog shit of like Callisto Protocol. You don't think Sony got that shit in their contracts? Because they do. It's clear. Every other game Xbox Series X will win, except for the games marketed by PlayStation. I'm telling you, bro. Mandingo with thick as a dut. Have you been bumping into the wall again? I don't even know why you would say that, sir. I don't know why you would even say that. And you know what? That hurts. I am human. And I have feelings, Mandingo. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for rocking out with me. We got over 500 by myself. Goodness, man, you guys are awesome. Awesome. Shout out to all of you, man. I watched for Tanker, man. Like, he did a video about me years ago, bro. Maybe 2020, maybe. He did a video about me. And he said, because I was talking about Xbox and games are coming, and I kept on saying the word coming, and he kept on he was making fun of me because I kept on saying the word coming. But it's all good. It's all good. So, all right, guys, we out of here. Peace out, all of you. Ray was absent today. He's probably at work. Later, Dut. Later, too, man. Peace out, my brother. Y'all have a good night. I am out of here. Where's the outro, damn it? All righty. Yep. Peace out, y'all.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere